3, 2, 1, 0. All engine running. Liftoff. We have a liftoff. 32 minutes past the hour. Liftoff on Apollo 11.
All right, welcome to Roots of Reality. I'm your host, Ben Baumann, and today's topic is, how will history remember our treatment of animals? For most of 300,000 years of human history, as Homo sapiens, our species has struggled simply to survive as hunter-gatherers. We've hunted animals because if we didn't, we would die. And evidence from this, when we look at the other types of human species that existed simultaneously with us at different periods of our own existence as a species, like Neanderthals or Homo erectus or Homo florensis and Denisovans, shows just how difficult survival as a human species was, because we're the only ones that still exist today, and that is due to our adaptability when it comes to hunting efficiency and surviving climate change throughout history. And it was because we had this unique ability to adapt and survive that we're here today, while those other species of humans are not. So our early relationship with animals was driven purely by survival and hunting for food. But a few key developments would change this dynamic forever. One of the earliest examples includes about 30,000 years ago, humans would domesticate wolves, and these wolves would eventually evolve into dogs. And suddenly we were forming these deep relationships with another species working together in ways that went beyond mere survival. Something that is incredibly prevalent even to this day, where so many people around the world have pet dogs. And then about 12,000 years ago, we have the dawn of agriculture, and humans began domesticating farm animals and building permanent settlements. And by 6,000 years ago, organized civilizations emerged, further expanding our ability to grow food. Yet today we face a critical crossroads as a society when it comes to the ethics of our modern treatment of animals in a world where we're not trying to survive anymore for the most part. Most human societies have plenty of food access, and societies have technology and resources to feed the entire world. Yet hunger still persists because of our inability to organize ourselves and work together. And since the dawn of civilization, we've hunted many different species of animal to extinction or pushed them to the brink of extinction. And our role in climate change and the destruction of natural habitats has also put countless species at risk, especially those that cannot adapt to urban environments. So the question now is whether do we really care enough about the diversity of life on Earth, or will we end up destroying it? Because we have the capacity to feed our species and protect countless others, but it requires collective action where governments are stepping up, and citizens at the same time have to hold governments accountable to ensure they are willing to do the right thing. Because right now it's obvious that governments are not. Governments are struggling around the world at this moment, actually, instead. So how will history remember us? Will we be able to step up to the plate and ensure that there is an eclectic diversity of life for generations to come? Or will we let climate change and the destruction of forests and things like hunting ruin what's left of the diversity of life on Earth? And when it comes to things like eating meat, to take this even further, we don't even need slaughter animals for meat anymore pretty soon, because with things like lab-grown meat and technology like that, we could get to a place where you don't need to kill another animal for food. Now, obviously, it's going to take time to build the industrial complex for lab-grown meat, and you're going to need to convince people to eat that instead of slaughtering animals in the traditional way. But the possibilities are there. So how will history remember us? That's still up to us to determine. But the warning signs are clear that if we do not act soon, our era could be remembered as one of tragedy in a period where we failed to do better as a species despite having the power to do so. So with that, as always, remember, billions of years led to you. So make the most of it.